We love this segment here. We love this segment here. This is called Fresh from the Comic Shop. That's right, Fresh from the Comic Shop, where Chris and I, and you guys as well, discuss all of your fresh gets from the comic book shop, or your mail calls, or what have you. Just time to show off what you got. I see Jeffrey Claffey, he's posted what he got this week. We want to hear from everybody in here what you guys got each and every week. We will share that with you. We'll talk about it, tell you what we think about each one. So, Chris, time for Fresh from the Comic Shop. What do you have first?
Well, it is A1 Wednesday, guys, and I hope that you guys watching go check out their live sale that's happening right now on Instagram. So as soon as you're done here, they're going to be going until 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. So you got plenty of time to hop from the end of the show, hop on over there. So big shout out to A1 Comics. This was from their sale. I mean, this was from last week, but I want to show it off this week. 50% off sale, guys. This is a bunch of Doctor Strange. It's the his volume 2 run, Bronze Age, Copper Age run. And I just went in because I'm really big on Doctor Strange right now, guys. I think Doctor Strange is really, like, first off, I think his standalone film in the MCU is there's no bad film in the MCU. I don't think the Doctor Strange film gets talked about enough and how well they did that movie. And I think he's going to play such a pivotal role. We talk about no more Iron Man, no more Cap. We got Spider-Man. Maybe Captain Marvel is going to be a big figure, but come on, guys. Doctor Strange is really going to play a pivotal role. Obviously, we know he's going to be connected to WandaVision, Spider-Man 3, and, of course, then Doctor Strange 2. And I just went in. I got most of these for either $1.50 or $2 each, and just filling some holes in some runs.
What, you didn't tell us what issues those were, though. You're not doing this right.
Yeah, well, I got 62, 63, 64, 69, 61. Some older 40-cent ones, 42, 45, and 43. So nothing, I'm not like specking on a specific book or anything. It's just, what I do is I have my phone and I have my CLZ app, right? And I go to D, I'm going in the bins. Yeah. There's Doctor Strange. I go to my app. I go to my CLZ app, I pull up the Doctor Strange, and I can see what I have and what I don't have. And I set my phone down, and then I just go through, and I, pull them out of the box until I get a nice little stack.
That's half off. It's pretty good. Hey, Keep It Thorough is in the show. What is happening? Happy for you to be here. Yo, man, we are talking about our fresh new gets. It's a segment we do every week, Fresh from the Comic Book Shop. Fresh from the Comic Shop. Thorough, I know you got some crazy gets because you always get some crazy gets. So tell us what you got. All right, Chris, my turn. Here we go. You've been into Doctor Strange, right? And I've seen that the past few weeks. Here we go. I've been all into the Star Wars, guys. This isn't an old vintage issue, but it's a great cover. It's Star Wars 6. It is the cameo appearance of Ochia Bestoon. You see right here. This is his first cover appearance. So this is the second print. I had to get this. I'm pretty pumped that I did because it sold out rather quick. I got it from Things from Another World, tfaw.com. I really like that online shop. But I'm super happy to get this. This is, again, it sold out super quick at my comic shop, and it's the prices have at least been double on eBay. So, anyways, pretty happy to get that. But moving on, Chris, you are next. What do you got?
I like that cover for sure. All right, so this was a book that if Isaac's in the house, he's gonna love this. Again, A1 Comics, a beautiful Silver Age 12 center, and it's Flash number 182. And I want to start working on more Flash stuff. I don't have a lot of early Flash stuff, and I saw this book, and I just really enjoyed that. First off, it's in super nice condition. But this is very reminiscent of, the Spider-Man No More, where he's got his back turned and he's got his costume in the garbage can walking through the alley. So, here's Flash. He's like, oh, I can't be the Flash anymore. I'm throwing it all away. He's taking the boots off and he's saying, So I thought that was really cool. And yeah, just an add-on to my Silver Age Flash goodness for sure.
What issue is that again?
What's that?
What issue is that?
182.
182. I like that, man. Yeah. All right, guys. My fresh from the comic shop this week is nowhere near what it was last week. I got all new issues. I mean, to remind you, I got that amazing package from my brother. Blew me away. Amazing Spider-Man 97, 98 to complete the 96, 97, 98 set. So just throwing that out there. All right, but here we go. This is my second get for the week. It is King in Black #2. Really enjoying this series from Cates and Stegman. The art, it's so fantastic. This issue, it was decent. It just I like the first issue better, to be honest, and I also like Venom 31, I believe it was. This one, again, I'm just collecting Venom and King in Black. This one just kind of kept the story. It didn't go anywhere, really. I mean, it's worth the read. Definitely pick it up. Something big happens at the end. I won't spoil that, but again, King in Black #2. This is the only issue I've read of the books I have gotten this week. But yeah, I mean, really excited to see because apparently Donny Cates says issue 3 is going to blow our minds. But he says that about all his work. So anyways, Chris, what do you got?
Yeah, I actually, because I'm still waiting on my issue #1 of King in Black for my pre-orders. I went ahead and paid for the digital. I read it, enjoyed it, but now I'm waiting on Venom 31 from my Marvel Mail subscription that still hasn't came. So, yeah, but we'll see. I might have to buy the
Venom 31 was excellent. I thought that was great. It was probably better than King in Black #1, my opinion.
Nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways.
All right. So, my next pick is a book that I just thought was really cool. We got an announcement of the Armor Wars, and this is just a really interesting storyline. What if #8? Right? Yep. What if Iron Man lost the Armor Wars? So, beautiful near mint copy there. Newsstand, late 80s newsstand. Whoop. And cool cover. And I haven't read it. I want to read this because I want to know what's going to happen, where they're taking it. And I'm really interested in seeing what plays out in the television show.
Yeah, man. I remember getting that off the rack. I can't remember the story. I'll have to reread it again, but I remember getting that one off the rack. I love that the 80s run of What If. Excellent. By the way, guys, I see a few of you have put in the comics that you picked up this week. Y'all should be doing that. We're going to talk about that once Chris and I finish up with ours. All right, next up here, it's another new book from the shop that it came out today. Guys, I've been loving this series. I love Peter David and what he's just an amazing writer. Maestro #5. This is the final issue of this miniseries. It's been excellent so far. It is the origin of Maestro, how Hulk becomes this evil future version of himself. I can't recommend this series enough. Maestro #5, written by Peter David and art by Jermaine Peralta. Dale Keown, who was a great collaborator with Peter David back in the 80s as well for their run. Just excellent. I love this series. Highly recommend it. So Maestro #5, I'm looking forward to reading this maybe tomorrow. All right, Chris, your turn.
All right. So I got a book here. I showed up on my channel. I got this on eBay. It was in a haul of 2. The other one is my #1 pick. I'll save that for next. We'll do them one at a time. But this is Giant Size Avengers #2. And why not? Some Kang action. We know that Kang is coming. This is a nice looking mid-grade. It's got a little like discoloring up here. The spine, the square bound spine is kind of flat. It's got some spine wear, but it's still really beautiful. Presents extremely well. And what's really cool about this one is Ramatut, the older, past Egyptian incarnation of Kang. Haven't read it, but really happy to get this for really cheap. And it, just be a Kang book. I mean, Kang is absolutely hot right now.
Yep. A good reason. It's a good reason. We are going to see him in the MCU shortly, and that is exciting because he is just an iconic villain. You've been getting a lot of Kang stuff. You absolutely have, and I applaud that. I am all for that for you and your collection. All right, but moving on. We're talking about my collection for this one moment, for this one book. Here we go. I've been loving this series too. Absolutely. I haven't read this issue yet, but guys, Department of Truth by James Tynion. Oh my gosh, it is just crazy. So this is issue 4, just came out today. Super psyched to read this. It's basically the premise is conspiracy theories. They come true if people believe them. So that's the gist of it, and it's really, really, really trippy, especially the end of issue 1. Super trippy, like just a whoa kind of what the F moment. So guys, highly, highly, highly recommend this one, Department of Truth. And as you can see, I went from my least excited to most excited. My last issue will be the one I'm most excited about. But Chris, what is next on your pickup? Fresh from the comic shop.
I'll say, man, I got to look for when the volume 1 of that's going to come out, the trade, because that's something my son, I think, would enjoy. He's totally into aliens and conspiracy theories and all kind of stuff like that. So, all right, guys, this is my last pick. I was really happy to find this. I talked about this in my video that I did about books to spec on for the 2021 Marvel or MCU release slate. There's so much. We know that there's so much between the movies and all the TV shows. And there was a lot of WandaVision stuff. So I picked this up. This is Giant Size Avengers number 4. This is the wedding of Wanda and Vision. And, you know, this is still a decently affordable key issue, you know, that I think is going to continue to increase on people's radar, which obviously can drive the value up. This book, I think, personally, is going to play into the actual storyline and story arc of what we're going to see play out in WandaVision and then leading into, you know, Multiverse of Madness. And we all know that, well, them getting married is one element, leading to them having children is another element. And and I talked about in this video, this book leads into the first limited series of Vision and Scarlet Witch. Some more books to really watch out for before this show drops. So again, a really, really nice looking mid-grade. I mean, I would say this is like a fine plus book, except for there's like a 1/2 inch spine split. So with that, I don't know, I call it probably like a 5.0. But guys, just to give you guys a little understanding, and I did, if you guys go watch my video, I broke down current fair market value for Raw and CGC. But I got both of these books after shipping. They basically came out to $11 each. I think it was $13. I did a best offer of $13, and then it was $8 shipping. So yeah, man. I mean, $11 each. I mean, you could find in a grade like this, just the Giant Size 4. You know, $20. I think fair market value probably is right around 20. So I was really lucky to get my hands on that.
Those two Giant Size Avengers are great pickups especially for MCU spec, like with Kang, and then obviously the wedding of Vision and Wanda. That's fantastic. Those are sweet. I really like this. All right, this is my final pickup of the week, guys. I've said it the past 3 books I brought up, but I absolutely love this series. This series is so out there. Rick Remender. I've mentioned this series before on previous shows. It's The Scumbag. Guys, you gotta be reading this. This is absolutely the most ridiculous story. He's basically just a deadbeat, and I'm not gonna get into it, but he gains superpowers, and the whole world the fate of the world is resting in the hands of the worst person in the world is basically the tagline of this. And he's really an atrocious human being, but it is a fun series full of comedy and just out there. I highly recommend this. This is issue number 3. The first 2 issues, outstanding. And I'm super psyched to be reading this. I'll be reading this in the next few days. The Scumbag, guys, put that on your read list. 100%. But Chris, we have Swaggle House, who sent us, you guys should be sending us pics of your acquisitions, your pickups, fresh from the comic shop. Because we got one from Swaggle House, and he got some nice Silver Age stuff here. This is Journey into Mystery number 92. I do believe it's the first appearance of Radioactive Man. I'm not too familiar with it. I looked this specific issue up. Thor's he goes to India. I don't know, but it's pretty sweet, man. That is a great looking book you got there. Looks like it's in fantastic shape as well. Guys, please send us your pickups. We want to share. We want to show your pickups on during the show. It's, tag us on Instagram. Let us know, hey, I just picked this up. No matter what, before the show, we'll absolutely be sure to bring it on and share your books with everybody else. But speaking of sharing books here, Jeffrey Claffey picked up Department of Truth. Something is Killing the Children. I can't remember what issue. 13, I think. The new Spawn, B, C, and D covers. G.I. Joe. What is RAH? I'm not sure what that is. Wonder Woman, Batman Beyond, Ice Cream Man, King in Black, and Bounty Hunters. Dude, Jeffrey, you have a packed week here. That's good for you, man. That's a big week. I thought it was a slow week for most of us. That's a pretty big week for you. All right, we also have some other comments here of people who picked up some of their books. Here we go. Hernani, King in Black, Detective Comics, Ice Cream Man, Something is Killing the Children, Spawn, all 4 covers he got. Department of Truth and Red Hood. Good stuff. Hernani. Guys, send us pictures though. We want to see these pictures. So Kid Collector said he had to read 2 issues digitally because of quarantine. What 2 issues were those, kid? And what issues are you not able to pick up and you're missing and you're not happy about? What do we got? Oh, Dan De La Torre is still drooling about my Heroes for Hire CGC. It's actually CBCS right there. I love that. I love that book. I absolutely love that book. Thank you for noticing, sir. All right, what else do we got? He also said that your giant size Avengers are sweet pickups. And that's it.